What if I told you that you can own a property out here in Hawaii with a 4.75% interest rate and it would only cost you $4,000? Well, I wouldn't be lying because I actually have a listing that's offering exactly that. If you want to get all the details, make sure you stick around. See you on the other side. What's going on, guys? Patrick Longley from Team Roger That, and today I wanted to showcase this new listing that it could be potentially a great opportunity for a buyer who wants to battle these high interest rates and have little cash to make it happen. So let's jump into what the details are. But before we do, if this is your first time here, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Patrick Longley. I'm a licensed real estate agent out here in Hawaii, and I've been helping buyers, sellers, and investors with their real estate needs. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I've got my contact information right here. With that being said, let's jump into this amazing opportunity for a future buyer who wants to get an amazing interest rate in a great location for very little money. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty stuff before we actually show you this beautiful property, because it is absolutely stunning, especially for this amazing bonus deal. But let's get into that nitty-gritty of how we can make this happen. Well, my seller is willing to allow a buyer who qualifies to assume their VA loan. And the extra bonus for that is you don't have to be an actual service member. You can be a civilian. And that is a huge bonus because a lot of times civilians cannot, or sellers will not allow civilians to assume their loan, but this seller will. With that being said, this loan has an interest rate of 4.75, which you could take over. That's a monthly payment of about $3,100 a month. And the HOAs are actually very low for a 2-bedroom at just over $600. Now, if you were to buy this property with, let's say, a 6.5% interest rate, you're looking at closer to a $4,000 monthly payment. So that's a huge savings right off the bat, just on the principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. You're saving about $1,000 a month to get into this property at a 4.75% interest rate. And the best bonus is you can be a civilian, you can be a service member, and it would only cost you just over $4,000 to assume that loan. Of course, you got to factor in closing costs, but just the cash gap itself is just about $4,000. Now, if you have more questions about this property or assuming any other loan, because we do specialize in assumable loans, we've done about 4 or 5 just this year. We've got the process down. We have the systems to find more deals like this. So feel free to reach out to me. I got my contact information right here. So we'd love to connect with you and see if we can find you more deals just like this. But with that being said, let's take a look at this stunning property so that you can fully understand what you potentially could be buying. So as you guys can see, this is a beautiful property out in Mililani in Launani Valley, very close to the highway. It's got great jungle views, as well as very close for my service members to Schofield and Wheeler. And I think this would be a great opportunity for anybody who wants to own a property as their primary residence and potentially turn it into an investment property in the future. But nonetheless, if you are at all interested, feel free to reach out to me, or if you're interested in anything when it comes to real estate, whether it's buying a property, selling property, investing, or finding more of these assumable deals, feel free to reach out to me. If you guys got any value out of this video, do me a huge favor. I really appreciate it, and it does help with the algorithm. If you could smash that like button, as well as click the subscribe and notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop new listings or new videos just like this. I'm Patrick with Team Roger That. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you soon. Aloha.